Hi friends, in this video, let us discuss about file write operation. So before we learn write operation, we need to know how to create a file. Then only we can write data to it, or we can write data to an existing file also. So how can we create a new file? We have already learned how to open a file. We can use the fopen function, and the syntax to open a file in write mode is fopen file name, w, which is the write mode. If the specified file exists, we can write data to it. But if the specified file name does not exist, it will create a new file. So let us create a file named new. Here, new.txt will be created and buffer is attached to that file. And the buffer address 1024 will be placed here. And fopen will assign the file structure address 5024 to file pointer fp. If fopen is unable to create a file, it will return null. So if fp is not equal to null, we can understand that file creation was successful. Now let's write data into the file character by character. We can write a character into a file using the fputc function. We have already learned about fgetc, which returns a character from a file. Here, fputc will write a character into the file. We have two arguments for the function fputc, which are the character to be returned and the file pointer. So let's write hello into the file new.txt. Remember that the data will not be written directly to the file, but it will write the data into the attached buffer. And when we close the file, the whole content will be written into the file. Here, fputc will write h into the buffer and moves the current position of pointer. Next, e will be written, then l, o will be written in that order. The data is not returned to the file yet, it only resides in the buffer. Now, we close the file using the fclose function. Now, it will write the buffer data into the file and then removes the buffer from the memory. If we use fclose in reading mode, it will simply remove the buffer. And if we use fclose in writing mode, it will write the buffer data into the file and then only it will remove the buffer from the memory. So we must close the file after the use. So that is how we write characters to a file. Now let us see how to write a string to a file. For that we have the fputs function. It has two arguments, the string to be written and the file pointer. Let us see an example program. First, we create and open a file, file.txt. Now we create a string of size 10. Now we call the function fputs by passing the string hello and file pointer fw. So hello and space is returned to the buffer, and now we ask the user to enter the name. Suppose user enters the name Alan. So it is scanned and stored to str. And now we call the function fputs by passing string name and file pointer. The current buffer pointer points the next position after space. So the string str is returned to the buffer. So now hello space Alan is in the buffer. So now hello space Alan is in the buffer and is not returned to the file yet. So we close the file and now the data is returned to file and buffer is removed. At the end of file EOF is added in the file. Finally, the new file looks like this. So that is how we write data to a file. To write characters, use the function fputc, and to write a string, use the function fputs. In the coming videos, we will discuss more about file operations. So that's all, and thank you for watching this video.